Welcome back, everyone. Today we will be doing a college football 25 Road to Glory. It looks like we can choose between four different types: elite, blue chip, contributor, and underdog. Obviously, each of these have different overalls that you can choose from, but
Next,
we're going
it's
to
time
go
to choose
with
the
the
position you'd like to
elite.
play. A
Now we get to
quarterback,
choose our
a
position:
defender,
quarterback,
or
halfback, wide
maybe a
receiver,
wideout
middle
baller
linebacker,
like
or
myself.
cornerback.
Now you'll pick
We're going to go
what
with
type of
quarterback.
player you'd like to be.
As you
Keep
can
an eye
see,
on
we
the
can choose
ratings
between
caps
three
as
different
they change with
archetypes:
each
field
archetype.
general, scrambler,
Physical
or
abilities are
improviser.
tied to each
I believe
archetype,
we
and
are
they,
going to
like
go with
mental abilities,
scrambler.
enhance how you play.
And here we are, our
Let's
created
take one
character
final
for
look.
this Road to Glory.
Once you hit that confirm
Seems
button,
like a
your road
decent
to glory
type
begins.
for quarterback. And we're at our first texting situation with a local TV reporter, basically asking us what do we see as most important in our college search. And she also asks two more questions about what is important to you in your college search. We try to make the best guesses or answers possible. Obviously, had to go with the strong academics for this one. And we will be signing with Cincinnati for this Road to Glory. I figured since it's a Pikeville student, we might as well, sign with Cincinnati and keep it
Now
somewhat
it's
close to
time to
home.
pack your bags and head off to college. Good luck on your career. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility.
And we see
Now,
that
let's
there
get to
are
work.
6 different upgrade spots. We chose elusiveness for this upgrade. Figured it would be pretty helpful with a scrambling quarterback. So this is what we're sitting at stats wise for the start of this season. And we have another texting situation, this time with the offensive coordinator. I think we're just going to give the polite answer for this particular texting series. Next, we jump into another texting situation where we have a reporter ask, who will you lean on to help you deal with that pressure the first year? We're going to go with teammates for our answer on this texting question. And going with teammates get us a leadership increase so our teammates appreciates us more. Now we're moving into the weekly agenda where we get 6 energy every week to spend on academics, leadership, health, training, or brand. We have 1 energy already gone at the beginning of this due to an NIL deal that we have signed for a 2-week period. Jumping into our first practice, we're going to be doing the pass skeleton. Just a little heads up, we don't do too great with these. First pass is a completion, so that's pretty great. Next, we go to another pass for the touchdown. Skip a few plays, and we are here at the end zone again. Going to pass the circle and get another touchdown. Here, skip a few more plays, pass, and get at least a few more yards for the end. Our final points was bronze. It wasn't too great. Now we're going to jump into another pass skeleton practice for week 1. Here we throw for a little bit of a decent gain, got a few yards and closer to the end zone. Now we take a pretty decent shot to try and go for quite a bit of gain. That was quite nice. Next snap, we actually get the touchdown with R1, so that's pretty great. No, this play was kind of a dud. I had to throw one in there. Anyway, next play, we take a shot again. This time, we actually get a touchdown. Throw it to circle. Not wide open, but catches it for the touchdown in the back of the end zone. This play sets us up nicely. A nice little chunk of yardage here to set up for the touchdown, actually, in this next play. Here, after snap, we're going to hit R1 as he breaks away a little bit for the touchdown. Yes, that's still not the greatest. Now we're back at the weekly agenda. I think we're going to choose academics for the most part. Also, some leadership in there. Get both of those built up quite nicely. Go from there. Both of those are super important for trying to go forward. Next, we're jumping into our first game. It's a home game against FCS Southeast. And looks like we are rocking all black for this game. Quite enjoy that uniform, to be honest. And it looks like we actually received, so we are heading out to the field for the first time. And it looks like we are going to run a run pass option. So that's an interesting choice as a first play in a game. Alright, run pass option. Here we go. Handing it off for sure. Jumping into our next play, it'll be a triple option. We don't run those very often, but as a scrambling quarterback, I figure that is something that will be in the arsenal more often than not. We're going to hand it off here, and it's actually quite a big gain, to be honest. Alrighty, we're showing the first 3 plays of this quarterback's career at Cincinnati. We're going to go with a pass. This will be his first pass attempt in this game. So, that being said, we're going to take a shot to X, and it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty at all. To keep the extra filler content out, and so this video isn't an hour long, we are going to be editing around and showing the most important plays, or at least some decent chunk yardage. Started out with a wide receiver screen, but audibled to an all go, where we actually pass to X here and get a decent chunk yardage for the first down after a 3rd and 12. After this beautiful pass for the first down, uh, we decided to go for another pass. 3rd and 4, close to the goal line. Figured a short little pass would be nice, get into the end zone, but I didn't see the defender. It ends up intercepted for the first time, not the only time, but the first time in this game, in his college debut. After that terrible interception on the last possession, we got a 3rd and inches. We're going to see our quarterback take off for the first time, actually, as a scrambler in the college atmosphere. Jumping into the next play, we actually have a hit as we throw pass that leads to our second interception of the game, which second interception of the first quarter. That's always lovely. Now we are running a wide receiver screen. I'm going to pass it to Johnson here. He's going to pick up quite a bit of good yardage here. This actually sets us up quite nicely. And now, with this play, we're going to pick up quite a bit of yards here. Sets us up for the next few plays, where we actually end up doing quite well. We get to a 3rd and goal, and now we are passing to X for the touchdown. It's our first passing touchdown. On our next drive, we end up going down the field and getting a touchdown with this pass as well. This one puts us in the lead even more, and it is our second passing touchdown of the game. Now we are jumping to the middle of the 3rd quarter, and not too much happened after halftime until now. Pass and get a decent amount of yards for the first down. Now we're just going to end up handing it off to the halfback here, trying to get into the end zone, seeing what we can do. Turns out that we actually do get into the end zone with this play. Now, heading into the 4th quarter, we are going to pass here, end up getting another touchdown, and that'll be it. We are going to get to the end of the game. We win 41-10 with this first game out of the way. Then we jump into another texting situation from our tight end, basically saying that we are getting roasted and we should ignore social media, which is fine by me. But by doing that, we get a brand decrease. So we have to ride things out until things get better. And that'll do it for this episode. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.